sponsored by Skillshare. More on that later.
It's not that I want you here. Yeah. It's not the way you say it to my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to resist. You get away. Palm trees, beach views, and everything.
Alright, so before we get into the meats of the video, I actually was thinking of getting lights for my room, and I just want to thank Govee for sending me these lights and for making this part of the video possible. So they actually sent me their wonderful Govee LED strip light M1, which is a beautiful LED strip light that you can use to decorate your room by putting this on the walls of your room. This LED strip light has RGB IC Plus technology. This is a Govee feature that adopts advanced IC, or known as independent control chip. Yeah, I know, big words. That allows the light to display multiple colors in one strip simultaneously. Like, you could experience a lot of colors, 6 million to be exact. These lights also have a higher lumen of color thanks to the RGB IC chip, meaning that Govee lights are generally a lot brighter. The strip has a high density of 60 beats per meter, which means that the light has a higher lumen than most competitors. These lights also have a feature called music mode, where the lights could recognize audio in the room and it could sync the lights to the rhythm of the music. These lights also support Google and Alexa, so you can turn on these lights with your smart homes. They also have this wonderful app that you can use to control and customize your lights. In the app, they have tons of color combinations and they have over 64 scenes for you to choose from with different effects and more. You can control the colors, brightness, effects, modes, and more. Govee also sent me these two other lighting devices. Here we have is my Lyra floor lamp and my TV light bar. You can sync these together in the app and you can control everything as if they're one main hub. I'm just saying these look absolutely beautiful in my room and they really give my room a lot of character. And I can control these two devices together using the app, so if ever I want to change the color brightness, I can do so easily. So thank you to Govee for making this part of the video possible and for sending me these lights. You can check out the link down below to check these products out and to start decorating your room with smart lights. But anyway, on with the video.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to the first ever room tour of the Kai Notebook channel. This is the first room tour I've ever done. I haven't done a room tour when I was in Thailand, so I thought to myself, why not do a room tour right now? So yeah, this is going to be a short room tour because I am living in an apartment right now and my room is sort of small. It's not that small, it's medium, it's medium sized. So anyway, let's get started with the room tour. So right now we are staying in an apartment because our old house is being renovated right now. So this is sort of a temporary place for us to stay by the time you're watching this. But currently, since the house is being renovated, we're staying here. All right, so this is my room. If I just pan the camera around, there's a single bed. Here is it's a double bed actually. Here's my desk setup, there's my camera box, plants over there, and on the right we have my closet, and up there we have is a little plant there. I don't know the name of that. I'm just gonna put it on the screen. Here we have is a closet, some drawers, and then moving to the right we have is my backpack, my tripod bag, and my dumbbells, and finally here we have is my guitar. So not a very big room per se compared to other YouTubers, but it's a very cozy room and I would say that I love my room a lot. So let's start with the bed. So this is the bed. It's a double-sized bed. We have a sort of brownish frame and we have a small mattress on it with some white covers and white pillow and this blanket over here and this brown blanket. I'm really bad at room tours, I'm so sorry, but yeah, I mainly sleep here. Obviously it's a bed, obviously this is where I would sleep, but other than that, yeah, that is pretty much it for the bed. I wanted to have sort of warm tones for the room. That's why I have this brown blanket, or I don't know, cover or something. This is what the ceiling looks like in my room, and you can see that there's some square lights over there. I love the lights because they're sort of diffused. They are not really harsh lights. And here we have is a big ass window. We're right now in the 6th floor of the apartment, so it sort of overlooks the street down there. But I'm using 2 sort of brownish curtains and 1 white in the middle. It's great when diffusing light from the sunlight in the morning, so it's great. Although the problem with having a big ass window like this is that you cannot sleep past freaking 7 a.m. It's impossible. It's too bright in the room. Since the lights here are sort of yellow, and since the walls are sort of yellow as well, I wanted to have a sort of warmer tone for my room, and that's why we have this brown blanket. So yeah, all right, moving on to the tour. Let's start off with the corner. So here we have is this random black chair. I just put it there so that I could put random stuff in it. Here's my iPad on it. I don't know where else to put my iPad, so I just put it on here. Don't ask me why. And then moving on, we have on the left is my Govee floor lamp, and this is actually an LED lamp. I'll be showing it later because I have other lights in the room, and it's basically an RGB light, but I'll show you later. And then next we have is my zebra plant over here. It is dying a little bit because I used to put this beside my laptop, and now it's like sort of burnt now. But I'm trying to take care of it. Its other leaves are surviving pretty well, but yeah. And then down below we have is my, I forgot this plant's name, but I'll put it on screen. But yeah, I bought it in the Sunday market here. It looks pretty nice, and I kind of like it because I like adding plants to my my room. I think it adds a lot of character. So yeah. Moving on the right, we have is my camera box. So since I'm living in a very humid place or very cold place, I had to buy this because this is to protect my camera equipment from developing fungi. Because if you guys don't know, the more humid a place is, the higher chance of my camera gear, developing fungi, which will end up breaking my camera gear, which will cost me a lot. So I bought this pretty affordable sort of camera box. It's a dry cabinet. What it does is it dehumidifies the contents inside, so I don't have to worry about my camera gear sort of developing fungi. It also has a pretty nice light over here. It shows humidity and temperature, and it even has a really neat lock over here, which is pretty cool. And when you open, I can access my camera gear inside, which is pretty nice. It even has a little light over here. Although I should not leave this open because, as you can see, the humidity is climbing up. So I always have to keep it closed. It even has a lock. Did I mention that already? These stuff are mounted on these like weird wooden furniture. These came in the apartment, so I just had to use those. But yeah, moving on to the right of the room, we have is my main desk area. So this is sort of where the magic happens. So right now I'm rocking my Lenovo laptop, my Xiaomi monitor, my Newfie keyboard. I got this recently. It was actually pretty nice because it's like, I don't know, it's really built well. And I have my Logitech mouse, really small mouse pad, but yeah. This is my current setup right now. I mainly do school here, and I do editing, everything all on this desk. So for a quick rundown, this is the Lenovo Legion 5. It has an RTX 2060, an i5 10th generation, and 16 gigabytes of RAM. I've been using this since for a year now, and it hasn't failed me yet. It's been such a great laptop for me for editing and everything, and for gaming as well. Next we have is my Xiaomi monitor. This is the main monitor I use. I got this for free from Banggood. Thank you so much, Banggood. I don't have money to pay for a monitor like this, but they sent it for free, so thank you so much. It's 165 Hertz and it's a 2K resolution. Great for editing, and yeah. Moving on the right, we have is my headphone stand. This is from Banks. They also sent this to me. So this is the headphone stand. This is really built well, and it actually has a wireless charger over here, but I don't really use it because it doesn't really work that well. so I just mainly use a headphone stand. Using Audio-Technica, I forgot the model name, but those are like budget stereo speakers, monitor speakers, not stereo speakers. Monitor headphones, not speakers. Monitor headphones. They're budget monitor headphones. And then moving down to my desk, we have is my Diu speaker. This is mainly to tell me the time, but if I so desire, I could just change the animations, so I could make it play like this little cute cat from Ghibli film or Gigi, or you know, play other GIFs, which is pretty cool.
Today's vlog is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online community full of thousands of online classes for people who want to pick up a skill or for people expanding their curiosity. It's a place where you can expand your range of skills and knowledge, all in the comfort of your home. They have plenty of categories ranging from animation, film, music, business, productivity, and more. Or if you're looking for specific things like editing videos or cooking, they have that too. For example, I'm taking a class by Thomas Franco on how to have a more productive system. Here he talks about the different systems you can create for your productive system. For example, in this certain class here, he talks about how to manage email properly. Now honestly, I really needed this because I really suck at replying to emails. As someone who really wants my life to be lived, I really value learning skills, and I feel like Skillshare allows me to do that. The first 1,000 people to use the link below will get the 1 month free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. Not only will you get a premium membership for free for 1 month, but you'll also be helping the channel out too. So head down there and start learning things. Anyway, back to the vlog.
Moving on, we have is my microphone. So this is the microphone I am using. This is the Audio-Technica AT2020. Great sound. I love this purchase. This is the best purchase in my life because of how great the sound quality is. Connected to this really cheap mic stand that I got of a lot longer before this. And if you go down here, it's connected to a Focusrite Scarlett Solo. This is to power the microphone and for me to power also my guitar, which I'll show you later. And it's connected up to my laptop. Now while we're down here, I'm going to show you my wire system because it's messy. It is very messy. So right here is the outlet for my table. You see there's a lot of wires, and honestly this table does not allow me to really clean sort of my wires. I would love like clump them up in one, but we're moving soon, so I don't really give a fuck about that. Other than that, this table is really cheap, and other than that, yeah, it's pretty messy. I hope once I move, I can have a better system of managing wires. Anyway, going back, this is the table that I'm using. If you guys haven't watched my desk tour, you can see that it's bending right now, and that's because this piece of wood is so thin, and the only thing supporting it is this beam of metal, and it's already bending, so I have to a lot of the time I have to put my tripod below just to stabilize it. All right, moving on to the desk, we have my phone, I guess. So this is the S20 FE. I just put a lot of stickers here because my phone case is starting to yellow, and honestly I was like, fuck it, make it look uglier. Next up we have is my Newfie keyboard, sent from Newfie. Thank you so much. It's actually a really nice keyboard. It has banana switches, I believe. I don't know, but it's pretty nice. I love the RGB. I'm not a big fan of RGB usually, but on this keyboard it looks really nice. And finally we have is my mouse. So I'm using the Logitech Pro X Superlight. Pretty good mouse. Not worth the money for me, in my opinion. Why do you have to spend so much on a mouse? I did apparently, and I'm a stupid person. But Logitech Superlight, and this little mouse pad I got from DIY, pretty cheap and it's pretty affordable. And finally, before we leave the desk, as you can see, there are two sort of devices over there. These are my RGB lights from Govee as well, and I'll be showing you later them in action. So yep. Moving on with the room tour, we have is my closet. So my closet is very simple. It's a very simple closet. There's no gimmicks. There's nothing special about this closet. It's this weird white. It's this fake wood color, and on top I actually put my plant over there because I feel like it looks nicer there. I felt like it looked kind of empty without anything on top of it, so I just put my plant over there. That plant came in with the apartment, actually. It's not my plant. But opening the closet, we have the main closet, which is gonna contain most of my jackets, most of my coats, and most of my button shirts. So I'm using brown hangers, and they have these black accents on top, which looks really nice. But yeah, I mainly keep my coats here. On the back, actually, you can see my bags over here. So this is my Nikon bag and my Divoom D2 sling bag. I mainly use those for when I'm going out. And on the right side we have is the mirror. So yep, every time I have to use the mirror, I have to pull my clothes, and yeah, you can see myself over there. Hello. All right, moving on to the drawer. All right, so my first drawer contains mostly my clothes, so shirts, pants, jeans, whatever stuff I don't really need to hang, I can put it here. And also on the left side we have is my sort of skincare products and general well-being products. I don't know how you call it. Moving on to the next drawer we have is my keyboard drawers. Just a little rundown. These two are from Gamma K. This is a Yunzi keyboard. That's a Snowfox 61. No idea what that is, and no idea what that is. God, the people who sent those keyboards to me will kill me. Moving to the last drawer we have is my miscellaneous stuff. So my keyboard, this container, paper, art supplies. I even have all my wires in this wire bag. A couple of boxes, pens, highlighters, rulers. These are my rings, my necklaces, my bracelets, and I for some reason I put my zip ties here, or whatever you call that. Wallet, phone, and watches over here, and earphones, and finally these two things that I don't know where else to put, but yeah. That's pretty much my closet in a nutshell. Alright, before we move on, let's talk about my chair. I forgot that my chair exists. So this is a chair I got from Shopee. I don't really remember. This is kind of like an unnamed chair. If honestly, it's kind of like, it's like not level anymore. So when I sit on it, it sort of tilts to the left. So it kind of gave me back pain. But other than that, this is a pretty nice chair. It's mesh. It has a mesh back, and it also has a lumbar support, although it's not a very good lumbar support. I don't know why my chair's discoloring, but it's discoloring. So it also has a retractable footstool or something, so you can sort of lie down on my chair if you so desire. Can even tilt this back, but yeah, it's a pretty comfortable chair. I wouldn't say it's the most comfortable, so yeah, I mainly use this. All right, moving on to the right, we have is my little station for my backpack and my tripod bag. So first things first, my backpack. This is a Predator backpack I got from Dude and Bessie. They sent this for free, and thank you Dude and Bessie for sending me this. It's a very big backpack. It's very nice. I like the black minimal look of it. Below we have is my tripod bag. Currently the tripod's not inside because it's actually over here behind the bed because I was filming earlier, so I kind of had to have access to that. But normally my tripod would be in that bag, so yep. And then finally, beside it are my dumbbells. These are 20-pound dumbbells. I mainly use them when I'm exercising. And yeah, there's nothing more to say about that. Although I wish I bought 10-pound dumbbells because 20-pound dumbbells ain't really like, I'm not really used to it yet. So other than that, finally we have is the corner of my bedroom. This is where I keep my guitar. This is a Yamaha guitar. I forgot the model, but I also keep my guitar jack over here, my capo, and then my guitar picks are in my wallet, so I don't really keep it here. So yeah, I'll probably put in a clip of me playing the guitar or something, but yep. I love this purchase. I really love buying instruments. But anyway, that's pretty much it. And there's actually one more thing about my room that I haven't showed you yet, and that can only be done if I turn off the lights and if I say, hey Google, turn on my lights. Sure. Ooh. And here we have is the second sort of version of my room. This is with my Govee lights, and thank you Govee for sponsoring today's video. So if you guys don't know, Govee makes wonderful RGB lights for your home. They currently sent me 3 products. So they sent me this floor lamp, which is a really nice tall rod, which is great for accenting lights for my room. And then they also sent these TV lamps, which is on my desk right now. It's basically 2 lamps with a LED strip. On the corner of my room where I keep my guitar is where I put the LED strip. So yeah, it sort of makes my room look cool. Let's say I want to change my light from this to a color red. So I'm just going to check for the colors available, and then I'll click this, which had a reddish tone, and there we go. Really adds a lot of character to my room. Or if I want to make it blue, dark blue, like meditating, there we go. Oh my god, that is really blue. Oh my gosh. But yeah, they work really well with Google. So for example, hey Google, turn my lights red. There we go. So it really works well with Google. And you can also control it manually, so which is pretty cool. But yeah, they offer a lot of RGB, and the setup is pretty easy. All you have to do is set them up and plug it into an outlet, and there you go. It's very easy to use, it's very smart, and I really enjoy using it. Thank you, Govee, for sponsoring today's vlog. But other than that, hey Google, turn off my lights, please.
Got it. Turning 3 lights on.
Alright, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This is my room tour, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in another time. Oh, and don't forget to drink water. Anyway, see you in the next video. Bye!